Who's that?
I got.
Is that?
Are we going?
Hi, Steven.
What's up, Buckin?
Good to see you, buddy. Well, now what? Stevie just gave me a call, friends. I hope the visual's okay for you guys. It should be. We got the sun in the background there, but I think it should be pretty good because we're in the shade. So I think it's going to be pretty good, isn't it? Let's have another gander. I just want to make it right. You guys know about this old generator, right, friends? Donnie Walker brought this by for me. This looks pretty good, actually. Yeah. So what have we done, Steve, so far?
All right, to recap, we got this old McCulloch generator right here.
Yeah.
That, Buckin texted me a picture a long time ago and said, hey, we got to get this thing running. It's an old McCulloch. You know how Buckin is with old Macs.
Yeah, he is.
This is a McCulloch generator. I've never even seen one of these things in my life, but it's a McCulloch.
I love it.
We just identified. How old is this thing?
So, Stevie.
How old is this?
Well, I was born in 1969.
There you go.
And Steve says to me, hey, Buckin, I know how to tell what year your bloody generator is. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, these numbers. Which numbers are they, Steve?
Right here. We want to do a close-up of that?
Yeah, let's show folks right there.
Kind of in the sun. You got your, this is a Briggs & Stratton engine, so you got your model, type, and code. The first two digits right there.
Of the code.
Which are kind of hard to see. Can we do that?
Yeah, here, bring it in closer like this, Stevie. There we go.
The first two digits.
Okay, hold that right there,
code.
Steve,
Okay.
and then I'll just hit this and it'll focus in. It should. There it is, right there.
69.
Right there. So it's the 69.
Can you see it
So
on there?
I was born in 69. Sure you can, right there.
So Buckin just told you that this thing's 127 years old.
Careful now, Stevie. Come on, bud.
69. 1969, same year Buckin was born. 50 years old. And it doesn't have spark. So what we just confirmed that. What we just did it like normal to confirm if it has spark, has no spark.
We checked the
Zero.
plug in that. It's got nothing.
Zero. This thing absolutely has points in it. So we just started screwing around trying to get the flywheel off and stuff, and we were lucky, eh?
You know what?
Whoa, we were lucky.
I've never dealt with stuff like this, friends. Power saws, that's it for me. Stevie, obviously, this is his world.
Yeah.
So I phoned him up quite a while ago, sent him a picture of this, and he just told you that. And he says, Buckin, it's points. I said, I figured. So I says, how do we get this off? He says, well, Stevie, you tell him about this clutch system. I've never seen it.
Okay, so first of all, what I would like to say right now is that what I would do in this case is I would change the coil
to electronic.
The ignition module on there. I would just cut the points off, leave them right where they are, and put an ignition module in there that's an electronic point ignition module. You never have to worry about your points ever again.
Yeah.
But Buckin likes the old stuff. He likes the original. He wants it to be original.
I do.
And so we're not going to take the points out. We're going to do the points on this thing so it stays original.
Good.
50 years old. There's no upgrades. There's no nothing like that. Okay.
You tell me how easy this came apart.
This was crazy. I have a one of these pullers to get this thing off right here. This is the clutch. That is pretty much your nut that holds the flywheel down. It's just a clutch. You hear those little ball bearings going in there?
Yeah.
There's an actual specific puller that you can use to get that off. We just used a pair of water bug
There's my
pliers,
puller.
and it just came off nice. We had to tug a little bit there.
We did.
And it started turning off.
It came. That's the part that freaked me out.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's not seized.
I've never had something come off so easy, friends. Straight up.
Yeah. It was very nice. So that's pretty much your clutch and your nut that holds the flywheel on.
So we're basically, we're at the points.
Yep. Well, yeah.
We got to crack this.
And then what we did.
Yeah. That's right.
The flywheel has to come off. So what we did is just pop the flywheel lightly with a hammer and a punch to kind of jar it a little bit loose. And how easy was that?
Steve, I think an important thing to tell folks right now, hillbillies like myself that are like straight up, we don't have the tools for, I can't speak for you or anybody out there, but I don't have a lot of the tools. I'm learning as I fly. You made a good point about cracking a flywheel like this. Hit it on the opposite side of the keyway, friends.
Yeah. And my buddy that I used to work with, his name's Paul Laukinen. He's the one who showed me this many years ago. He said, you don't need a puller. You don't need an actual big jaw puller on there and crank it and to pull that off. You got to lightly tap it sometimes, but you always go on the opposite side of the flywheel key. So you can see where the flywheel key
I like that. I'm going to get the camera and
Wanna get
actually
that in there?
show them
Okay.
because friends, it just pop. It came like nothing. And I've cracked a lot of flywheels off. Trust me.
Yeah.
Old school. Now, Steve, show what you're talking about.
There's a flywheel key right there.
Yep.
You see this little channel down in your crankshaft?
Yeah.
And then they're right there. That's where your flywheel
So it's a
key
lock,
is.
isn't it?
It is. It keeps your flywheel from turning and it keeps it time. Some people call it a timing key.
Okay.
Because if that's
Yes,
sheared,
that's
if it's
right.
sheared a little bit, your timing's off and you're going to get backfires and it's going to break your fingers and stuff like that.
So we want this off and we got no tools. We're hillbillies. Where do we give that a
We
pop?
got no pullers. Flywheel keys right there. We just took, this is what we did, a little 3-inch 3/8 extension right there on the opposite side of the
this
flywheel
key, friends.
You don't want to pop it over here or here. You do it on the opposite side of that flywheel key right there.
Which is there.
Buckin just did this minutes ago, and he just gave it a little couple taps like that. And boom,
I like it.
this is what happened. Boom.
It came right off, friends.
Flywheel came off.
And there's our point. So,
And there's the points are right underneath of this little cover right here.
and we're going after it with that, aren't we?
A 1/4-inch wrench is now what we need. I'm just going to take that flywheel key out.
Oh, yeah, we don't
because
lose that.
We might lose that, so I'm just going to keep that with the.
Could you imagine losing that, Steve?
Well, they're Diamond dozen. Any small engine
That's
shop is
true.
going to have them. All Briggs and Stratton engines have the same flywheel key. It
Interesting.
doesn't matter if it's 50 years old or 1 year old.
You're kidding me.
They're all the same flywheel key.
All the amazing knowledge that this Steve from Small Engines Mechanics Saloon has. I tell you, friends, a guy in Cedar'd almost be lost with a fella like this without a guy like Steve. So I'm just getting you guys set back up. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. I'm going to get back into the frame here. Just hang tough. How's our there we go. That's much better. Sorry, friends. There. It's a little bright, I know, but we're in the sun. Oh, I don't want to. There we go.
See what I just did by accident there? I took those two little tiny bolts out there with a 1/4-inch wrench. That little cover comes off, and boom! Look how clean that is in there.
That looks ridiculous.
That's
it's
way cleaner than this should be.
There should be spark, you would think.
Well,
but
here's the problem right here. Oh, that shouldn't have done that.
no, it's loose.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say that now. That actually is.
Look at that.
That actually is.
We need
Proper.
sandpaper, don't we?
Yeah, we need a little piece of sandpaper or emery cloth, something like that. Because if it doesn't have spark like that, most likely it's because the points are corroded in between the 2 points where they smack together like that and they create your spark.
Hey,
We're not going to get too much into detail with that because we.
Yeah.
we're
Now,
just-
are you going to be okay with these folks all by yourself, Steve?
Oh, you're still looking for sandpaper?
yeah, I got to
I'm
get some
good.
sandpaper. I'm concerned
good.
about you here with these
No,
folks.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm a little camera shy. Buckin
Yeah.
was worried about that earlier. I am a little camera shy.
As long as you're okay.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Excuse me, friends.
So, we are going to not only sand these points right now, so there's no corrosion in between there, so it's actually, the two sets of the points are actually clicking together and making good contact, but we also are going to, I don't know if Buckin has any feeler gauges, but I can kind of eyeball it good enough on,
got feelers.
on a 50, do you?
Yeah, what are we
This is
looking at? About a
50
17? 18?
Yeah, I think it's technically, I think it's actually technically in the book, if you look this up, I think it's 15 thou.
Is it?
Yeah, anywhere between 15 and 20, it's going to spark.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a little piece of this.
Okay, that'll work.
I mean, I don't.
That'll
It's not
absolutely-
double-sided, but
Nope. Well, it is now.
it will be when you fold it. Exactly. Now we don't want to get it too coarse and start ripping all the contact off, do we?
That's right. But there is a lot. If you actually see that, there is a lot of contact.
So
there.
they're fairly in
pretty
good shape.
thick.
So I'm surprised, Steve. This looks new.
It really does. It looks like somebody actually just changed
Friends,
it.
I'm not joking you.
The
It's-
condenser, the points, the spring here, it looks like somebody just did this.
I think they did.
Doesn't it?
But maybe, so we may run into issues other than no spark.
As soon as we get this thing to have a spark, hey, you know what? There is a coil on this. There's an ignition module. This is an
It's
ignition
probably the
module.
freaking coil.
I have never seen that. I don't honestly believe that I've ever seen it. When I do the points
On a
it has
generator?
anything on a Briggs and Stratton engine that has points.
Well, then you would know more. McCulloch's, go.
Yep. So we're just gonna rub that in there a little bit.
Okay, I'll hold that.
See, we got it double-sided now.
Oh, listen to that sound. I can't believe these aren't firing, Steve. But they will
because it's new.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know either. When you put a brand new points and condenser in, you want to keep doing that?
Yeah, I'm just going to hold it and pull it off.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Now, Steve, we might not be set right.
Well, we have to turn it to top dead center. We got the spark plug out, and you got your little custom wrench right here.
Now,
beautiful.
This looks odd. How these are.
Yep, and they are loose up and down like that. That's how they are.
That's how they are.
Yeah,
okay, so I go like this, and then I see. Oh, that's look at the contact on that, Stevie. Come on.
Let's see. Yeah, exactly. It's all corroded up. It's white, chalky kind of stuff on there. It's not making contact with each other.
Do you think that's what it is?
The guy who put this in here, this looks new. The guy who did this may not have done this, and this is very important for points. You have to clean the points when they're brand new because they have a protective coating.
Uh-oh, fucking broke it.
No, that's fine. But they have a protective coating on there from brand new to protect them while they're being packaged and stuff.
Well, I did not know this.
No! You have to take carburetor cleaner stuff off there.
What did I do?
Nope, that's fine. I know how to fix that. You just pulled it out of this little groove. It ain't no big deal, man.
I thought I broke it.
Nope. Got to stretch that back over into that little groove right there.
In there, and then it just pops back in. What do you need? Screwdriver?
Yeah, that would actually really help. Yeah.
How about
Yeah, just popped under that little stupid little groove there, and that does happen.
Does that work?
Yeah, boy. Right on. That little groove.
Like that?
Right in there. See, it popped into that groove.
That's an interesting system.
Yeah. So now it's a hinge.
Right?
It is.
So
now it works again.
So now we need to basically throw this back together. We can't tell without spark unless we spin the bugger, can we?
That is exactly true, but we should really check the gap just in case this guy last time.
Done.
Yeah.
Now, I think I may have a set of them feeler gauges. I may not.
I can pretty much tell by eye what 15 to 20 thou is.
Exactly.
So, in an old, like a 50-year-old engine like this, it's really not that critical. You got to get close, but.
I got feeler gauges.
Okay, right on. Pick a 15 thou.
Friends, you don't know how fluky we are getting right now at my little setup here. This is crazy.
Those are sanded good enough.
These are beauties. There's 15. I'm going to go 16 because I'm a wild man.
Okay.
So, but how do you...
Okay.
Are you at top dead?
I don't know. We're going to watch this right now. Watch those. Watch. You see the little gap in there?
Yeah, I'm checking it.
Watch this.
Is it moving even?
It is.
Yes.
Boom. It just closed.
It closed.
You see that? Now
Yeah.
is it hidden?
So that means no fire.
Now it's opening. Now it's opening. So we want to go to the exact opposite of that, which is wide open like that.
Bottom dead.
That's as wide as that's going.
Okay, you know what?
Does that fit in there?
Yeah. Just.
Nice. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. You want to feel a little resistance on that.
I think it's tight. Look at that.
I think they just need sanded. I think we're going to have spark. I really do.
Okay.
I think so.
I like your thinking.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you that
See,
right now. I like
go
your thinking.
back all the way there.
Yeah.
And boom, it just closed right there.
Yeah.
It just closed. I can't push that. It's clicking now.
Yeah.
That's now you're getting spark right there as that engine really rolls around.
We're going to check it, friends. We're going to see. This is going to be one long video, Steve. I'm not going to be editing. I'm just going to do one long video.
All right.
So quit the BSing and get back to work.
Okay. I don't want to put all this back together. Like, I'm not going to put the cover back on there. I just want to get the flywheel on there so I can do this.
Yeah, exactly.
These engines, you can't. What I'm about to do right now, you can't do this on a new engine.
No.
But on these things you can, because all I'm going to do is spin it by hand, flywheel by hand.
And look for spark.
And if there's no spark there, we'll try something new.
Yeah, we will.
Yep.
What that is, I'm not sure. I just heard something.
Flywheel keys back. There we go.
Okay, we're in.
Okay,
so you're
just because that little cover's not back on there, we're not worried about that right now. Well, of course, we're going to put it back on.
This could this be a problem? It very well could be.
Actually, you know what? You know what? It actually could be.
Should we pop that off?
No, because now it's not grounded to anything.
That is true.
It was grounded
You're
before
right.
we took that off here.
Yes, you're right.
Now it's not grounded to a damn
So
thing.
it's just sitting there.
As long as there's no bare wire on there, it's grounding accidentally to something.
Well, that could have been a problem.
Yeah, that is actually something you should check, but you know what?
It looks okay, Steve.
There's nothing rubbing there.
No.
It's
Okay.
fine. Okay, so now what I want you to do is stick your tongue on here. Okay? Just stick your tongue, just bite it with your lips and we'll go there.
You're not getting me on this one,
Okay,
Stevie.
fine. Spark plug.
I grew up in Cedar.
Let's check this out.
So you're feeling
That
kind
should spark right there. That's grounded, right?
Yeah, you're feeling pretty confident about this. I'm not. Oh. Yeah!
Yes,
Boys!
I wish we'd get a closer. You know, it's really hard to show spark on a camera.
Yeah, it is.
You can try
but
that.
I heard. Oh, did it crack?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It did spark there one time, didn't it?
I thought it did.
It did. Totally did.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah,
There.
we got spark.
So that's on. That's off.
Turned off.
Off. Actually, you know what? That shouldn't matter.
It won't matter because it's not grounded.
Exactly.
Friends, this is exciting for me
And
because
this is only spinning this like
Oh.
what's 1 RPM a minute, like
Yeah.
1 RPM, and it sparks that spark like
Yeah,
boom.
look at
There's a
it,
spark.
Oh, and it's a big spark.
Boom.
Zah!
Excellent.
Okay,
Excellent. So now
keys in. Yeah, clutch back
but
on.
now I gotta put this back on because now we know the points are good.
Oh yeah.
Points are good. They're set properly.
Okay.
Let's stick this back
Well, I'm
on.
not even going to turn this off because I can't turn. Well, I can turn it off, but once a video gets long on this phone, I can't download it. It gets too long. My system's too weak.
Okay.
So we're just going to run it straight through. It could be a 45-minute video. What do you think of that, friends? 45 freaking minutes coming at you right now.
And no editing.
I don't edit
So-
nothing, Stevie.
So I gotta really watch my mouth.
No swearing here.
No
This
swearing
is a
on
family
it.
show,
Okay,
Stephen.
Thank you. And it's got to be very conscious
Stephen, how
of
many
that.
subscribers have you got now? Come on.
143,000.
Are you serious?
I think it's 143,000, something like that.
Look at the.
It's a very nice compliment. I mean, it is like,
Dude.
it's like, wow. I know. I'm just like blown away still.
I knew right away when Steve because of friends, you got to understand, on YouTube, the coolest thing I think about YouTube is the feeling that a creator gets is that we're helping folks. When I talked to Steve about his channel, 2 years ago, maybe, not even.
Yeah.
Remember we started BSing about it?
Yeah.
My thing is I'm getting emails from people saying, Buckin, thanks so much for this and that, or just getting the channel and the positivity and that. And he says to me, Buckin, I'm helping people. I'm saving them money. I'm helping them get their machinery running, and they're not having to taking it to the shop.
Yeah.
He says he's helping folks. So a how-to channel, which is, you would say yours a how-to channel, Steve.
It's 100% how-to.
Yes.
I got the odd video that's kind of dumb or stupid or something. That's not really not
and
a
it's
how-to,
dumb
but-
as hell, let me tell you. I think
Yeah,
Buckin was on there one day.
I saw that too. I actually, you know what? I actually watched our video about 4 days ago. I watched our whole video again.
This one and
the
two?
whole hour. The whole hour.
What were we doing?
It's a good video.
It's
Bucky.
funny.
It is good.
Actually,
It's a
Steve,
good
you
video.
should let the folks know
Yeah.
what the hell that is, because that is funny. What was it called?
It's called How to Hang an Axe. You can look at that. It's going to be part 1 and part 2. They're both half an hour each. You can watch it on Buckin's channel, Buck and Billy Ray Smith.
Yeah.
Or my channel, Steve Small Engine Saloon. You can watch it on either one. We got it on both.
We do. You're right.
True
Yeah.
collaboration. We got it on both of our
Yeah,
channels.
and this is our second one.
And yeah, I guess this is actually a collaboration, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
now that we got the camera fired up.
Well, this is exciting for me, Steve, because
Cool.
I'm very tickled about getting. Now, did you concave that thing?
Yes. This washer?
Is that not
Yeah.
important to tell folks?
Well, yeah, it's a little washer that goes on top of your flywheel before the
clutch.
The clutch goes on. By the way, I don't like that. I need some lube. You got any spray?
You want lube?
WD-40, WD-40, anything like that? I don't like that little
I
squeak.
like to use a product called Move It.
Yes, I like it too. That little washer right there, it is a cupped washer. It cups one way or another, and you want to put the cup down so that washer's kind of going this way. It keeps the flywheel tight from not coming off. It's just, you know what, if you get that backwards, it's probably not that big of a deal anyway. Yeah, before we screw that on there, I gotta wait for something. You hear that? There's ball bearings inside there.
Hey,
And
look at that.
Is it lined up good?
Wow, yeah, it's lined up great. It's just a little brighter than I would like, but that's okay. You know what I could do, Steve? I could literally back up a little teeny bit just to pull this out of the sun.
Look at that. One little spray.
And it's whipping.
Now it's not squeaking anymore.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You don't want to put grease. I just told him this
No.
too. You don't want to put
No grease.
grease in those little ball bearings because then the balls don't
That is
flow
true.
around properly.
Friends,
Oil is good.
I sure hope this is okay, friends, for you. I mean, it is light because of but I think it's going to be fine. I think we're going to be okay. We're only at 20 minutes, Stevie. This is nothing.
All right. Beautiful.
No, let's keep it like this.
Okay.
Let's just roll like this.
Okay.
Hey, friends, that'll be okay.
Look at that. Smooth, no squeaking.
Okay, so you're actually you're on again.
I'm done. So we need to
tighten it. So
it takes two of us because I mean, if you have that proper socket thing that fits on there, you can get them on eBay, you can get them on Amazon, whatever. But I mean, you know how often I use one of those things?
Yeah.
Once a year. You don't need one,
No.
but it kind of does take two people to hold this.
This flywheel looks like
Yeah.
something off a tank.
I know it weighs
massive.
like 100 pounds. I know.
Yeah. So let's do this.
So I'm
baby.
gonna hold that flywheel, and you just twist that on there. Actually, yeah.
It wasn't on that tight.
Well, it should be, because if that comes loose, see, you're feeling that cup washer springing down.
Yes,
now.
you
That's what
are.
you're
That's a
feeling.
good point,
Yep.
actually.
Let me turn it that way now.
Yeah. So yeah, see that I
As
can
tight
get
as
right
you
in there.
can get it. If I was using an impact wrench, I would just zip that thing on there.
Okay, that gas tank's getting in my. Go back this way a bit. I just want to get another turn on it, Stevie, because the gas tank was in my way. Okay, you holding that?
Yep.
Hold her tight.
Yep. That's about as tight as we're getting.
Yeah.
But that's way tighter than it was.
Well, it's tighter than it was.
I think that's fine.
I do
really
too, actually. Yeah.
I really do. If that comes
Oh,
loose, if that comes loose and your flywheel pops up a little bit,
You get on it.
then you're gonna.
I'm gonna hold the flywheel.
Then you're gonna shear your flywheel key.
Yeah, you don't
Your
want that.
Flywheel key shears.
You
a little
get
bit.
on there.
Now your timing's off.
You get on there just how you want to get comfortable, and I'll hold the flywheel, and you give it the test pull.
Right there.
So I'm gonna hold this like this. Try it.
Tight as you can.
There we go. Hey.
It ain't getting.
We gotta
tighter
turn.
than that. It ain't getting tighter than that.
Okay. Come on. This is pretty cool.
It is. It totally is.
Oh yeah.
We're not missing nothing here.
No, we gotta put this back
We gotta
on.
put this back on.
We're moving through this pretty quick. I got to be honest. We're at about 22 minutes here, Stevie, and we've got the freaking thing running. Well, not running.
Well, oh my God, I hope this fight. But there could be, like I was telling Buckin earlier, there could be something wrong with the carburetor. 50 years old, right?
Yeah, that is true.
It could be.
You're right. Okay, now this
But at least we know we have spark now, so that's not the problem now.
spark. When you got spark, you got pretty much everything you need. Isn't that true, Stevie? To get going.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, once you got spark, you go straight to the carb usually.
Yep. Every internal combustion engine like this needs spark. It needs spark compression, and an adequate fuel supply. You have those three things, an engine should actually run.
That's what I like about it.
And usually the one is the adequate fuel supply. That's the problem.
Yes. Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah, usually it is.
Yeah.
It's usually okay spark. Now in this case, what it does now.
We got spark now.
We got spark.
And that's all I need to do right there. That's done. Now we'll put the screen back on, Steve.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. And
now this ain't gonna matter where this just
nope, it doesn't
went
matter
like
as long.
that.
Yep, that's where it was before. And 1/4 inch wrench right there.
Yep, I'll hand tight that for you, and then you can spin that one on.
If this thing fires up, I'm gonna
freak.
wow.
Yeah, it's. Oh, hey, listen.
Is there gas in there?
No, I don't think so.
I checked the oil.
Is it good?
Oh yeah. Yeah, the oil's good.
Pretty black.
No, well, actually, I didn't stick my finger down there, but it's.
Well, this is our fuel tank here, is it not?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. There is fuel in it,
And it
and it's rotten.
Is it rotten?
Well,
let's have a look.
look here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty stinky.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've
Thank
seen engines run on that.
So have I, and I'm just gonna mix new stuff in it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
we're not gonna dump it.
Well, we can still actually pull this over and see if it actually fires.
Yeah, that's true.
And it might not run. It might fire and go blue and then
Here,
die.
give me
Yep,
this.
sorry, yep. 1/4 inch wrench.
And
Put
I'll
that
just
screen back on.
quickly just tighten this back up, just so we get things jump back. Yeah, that gas is stinky.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
catching
it
a
is.
good whiff
But you know
of it.
what? I've smelled gas that's
Oh,
way worse than that.
I pulled it out like jelly. We all have, haven't we?
That's not bad enough to make
it's
me
not.
gag.
It's
I've
not
had
terrible.
I've had fuel that I pulled out on my fingers and just went, oh my god, I almost
Now
want to throw up.
these should tighten right up, but maybe they're stripped.
That could be after being on and off 50 years. Right?
I'm gonna leave it like that because that's all they are. Okay, let's button her up. Now the only thing about this, Steve, is, you know, we could very easily. Oh, I see. That goes.
Yeah, it's got to be right in the center. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
Interesting system. Now I've got these.
Oh, you know what? Before we do that, now that we got the move it out, let's do this because I did notice that was a little bit.
Okay. All right, friends, what do you think of this? We're getting there, eh? Looks like the phone tilted a little bit. Did you guys tilt on us? A little teeny bit, yeah. But not bad. No, we're good. We're good. I'm going to keep you guys straight up here now. Okay.
Yeah, that was, the rope wasn't going back in all the way. So.
I'll bet you we got some issues in here. I just feel it like we probably do. That is off, I reckon.
Yeah, the rope's going back in now, just from a little lube spray in there. Beautiful.
Okay, so we'll just put that like that, right in the middle.
Okay, and that's coming down. That's another thing you got to kind of worry about. It's got to come. Some guys will put this back on, and this is over here.
Oh yeah,
and
no,
they slam it down. It cuts that.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
high tension lead, right?
So let's put
Three bolts.
Yeah.
No, this one.
We're pretty confident about putting this back together, friends. You know what I mean? There should be another one over on your side, Steve-O. Now that feels, here, is that our 7? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 7/16. I don't see the other one.
Probably under the machine. But,
Oh, here it is right here.
I wonder if this is, I think they were all the same size, weren't they, Steve?
Yeah, they're all the same. The same threads, everything.
Oh, okay.
7/16 wrench.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll get that, Stevie. Okay. Yeah, here, I'll take that. Now, there might have been a washer on that, but is there a washer there?
There is, sorry.
Okay, this one won't go. I think it's because it's short. How tall was this one?
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right.
I need a long one.
The threads are stripped out of this a little bit.
Are they?
So somebody put a longer one in there. Yeah.
Okay, well then I can
That's
almost.
okay. I've seen that a million times too on these old things.
Okay, what about? Okay, so we this one then, Steve. Isn't that funny?
Is that the longest one?
Yeah, this is the longest one. So we would have to put it in the shortest hole.
Yeah. So you got that little short one?
Here, they're both right there.
Okay. Let's put that one in. Yeah, all the threads are beautiful on this side.
Yeah, so let's grab this long one for here, and I'll bet you. Yeah, see, you're right. They were stripped on that one.
Just the last quarter inch.
Yeah.
The outside quarter inch.
Oh, actually, almost worse than that, I think. This one might be totally stripped. It is totally stripped. Yeah, it's not going. It was like that.
Was it?
Yeah, so I'm not worried
when you
about
pulled that out?
Yeah, so
Well,
have
it's not
to.
that critical because
No.
if you're pulling up like this,
Yeah.
then it's going to kind of come up a little bit like that. But
We got 2, and what we'll do is we'll put a Healy coil or something in that bloody thing. Or
yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we're ready. Did this get snugged up?
No.
It's a bigger nut. No, it isn't. Let's just a little snugging on it, like that. You want fresh gas? Or should we just spray the carb and see if it fires?
How are we going to get rid of this old gas?
We're going to dump it.
Flip it upside down?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's try that, yeah.
Okay, why don't we just in the gravel?
Spark plug.
Little snug, nothing too haywire.
There is torque specs for this, but
I go light. I don't even go that tight, Steve. But that's plenty good.
yeah, it's got a little compression
That's right.
sleeve on there.
So let's lift this up and go dump this.
Okay.
Friends, you're going to see us disappear for 2 seconds. We're just going to dump it in the gravel here. Yeah, there's actually not much in there, Steve, and it's not bad. Let's do it. Steve, I've seen way worse than that.
I've smelled way worse than that.
That's not even that bad.
No, it may very well run on that, but
No, I think we...
and there is this little. You see this little there's a little diaphragm right there. There's a little plate.
Yeah.
There's a little plate stuck on the side there.
Yeah.
There's a little fuel pump diaphragm on there. Could be rock hard.
Yes.
But I don't know. Somebody's played with this before, so. You getting gas?
I got gas, right here.
Petrol!
And you know the cool thing about having the gas is it's not just any gas.
What do you got? McCulloch gas?
Yeah.
There you
Hey,
go.
look at.
Exactly.
Okay, so if this thing runs,
And it's mixed fuel. Well,
yeah,
right? It doesn't matter.
40 to 1.
Yep. In this thing, you don't need mixed fuel, but it's not going to hurt it. It might smoke a little bit.
Oh, it's a straight gas?
It is straight gas because you got your oil in there, right?
Oh yeah, right.
But it doesn't matter.
No, well, it'll get us running.
Yep, it'll get us running. It just might smoke a little bit because
Yeah.
you don't need the mixed
Oh,
fuel.
okay. Well, I forgot about that. That looks not bad. It's the exact same thing.
Look
as
at that. That
Yep.
spring's working. Everything's working. That works.
I'll show you what we're gonna get.
This works.
We're gonna get this little guy right here.
Look at this, Buckin. You guys see this?
I
There's the air filter.
know. I
You
think
see that air filter? It's brand new. There's not even any dust on this green air filter right here.
No,
Somebody's played with this.
I think it's been totally 100% either not used.
Yeah. Let's try it with no priming first.
Okay.
Just to,
See if the diaphragm will suck it up.
yep, just let's see if it's
Start yarding.
Yep, okay.
Let's
Got
put this
cap.
on.
Now you see what that does right there?
That turns it on.
Choke.
Yes, that's right.
There's choke.
Yeah, and this is
And-
all run, and that
and you know
actually
what?
turns it off the old school way.
Yes. Yes, the old school way,
It-
and that little piece is missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why
And
they
that's
put a
why
switch
they
on
put
it.
this little switch here. But you see that right there?
Yep.
There's still a hole in there.
Yeah.
You gotta have that back on.
That's right.
Or you gotta do this at least.
Yeah. Just so we can play around with it.
Exactly, and then you turn that off and it still works, right?
Yep.
But now it's choking properly.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't know which way the switch is again. Did you touch the switch? That should be still.
Well, we should check. It takes 2 seconds. Why don't we pop that and check?
We can do that without even taking the
Yes,
plug
we
off.
can.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I'll stick my tongue on it. Ready?
No spark?
It's coming across.
I reckon that's on.
That's spark. Boom.
Okay, so that's on.
Okay,
To the carb.
To the carburetor's on.
Okay.
That's all you gotta know.
Okay.
I don't like this either. It's too loose. I gotta bend this.
All right.
There.
Okay,
That ain't
friends.
coming off.
This is it. So we're going straight up. We're going to see if the machine can pull gas by itself. We haven't primed it. We've nothinged it. And we're going to see. And all it was, I'll never forget the day I pulled my 125. I had never been in that deep to a power saw before. I phoned Bobby Walker. I phoned Bear Claw that night.
Yeah.
I had a 125 in there, and the guy said it ran. It was great. I'd never pulled a flywheel before and gone into the points. I did it that night on that bench over there.
Yeah.
It's on the channel, friends. I almost do a backflip. The old 125 lights up like a dinosaur out of hibernation. It was crazy. This is going to light up. That diaphragm's got to be close.
Is there any compression in that?
Oh, yeah.
When you feel that, does it cut back on you?
And these run differently. These aren't like... So you're choked.
Yep. I would give it a couple more.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. Why don't you hold on to it, Stevie? Hold the whole machine so I can yard on it a little more.
Okay. Prime.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Right there. Give her a squirt. She's gonna light
There's
right
a
up.
big long tube down here that goes down to the bottom, right?
That's
So
right.
It does take some time.
But we'll just. There you go.
All right.
Get ready.
At least we'll know if it has compression and torque.
Diaphragm. Whoa! Can you believe this?
Do that again. That's pretty cool. 50-year-old McCulloch generator.
I'm so
That's pretty
ecstatic
cool.
right now,
Yeah.
dude.
Okay, yeah, let's do it one more time. Let's see what we're doing.
Run her on the prime. It's not gonna go. So it's a diaphragm, right?
So,
Carburetor.
yeah. Well, we got spark now. I had no spark before. At least we got the points down. We got spark.
Yes, we did.
Carburetor issue, and this thing will run.
Yes, it will.
Hey, you want to try something?
Yep.
Because here's something that I've ran into a lot of times with old generators.
Pull the carb?
You spend so much freaking time
Yep.
getting the engine to run,
Yep.
and it's when it's a generator. And now you get the engine running great,
Yep.
and you plug your drill into it to see if it runs your drill because it's a generator and it doesn't produce power.
Right.
And you're like, what a waste of time that was. So what if the engine runs? It's a generator, it's not producing power.
Yeah.
And now there's a problem on the generator end, not that. So we can keep this going prime. You got a little electric drill?
Yeah, I'll grab it.
And you got the power outlets on that side?
So you want to see if this thing actually works?
Even it puts out power. If it doesn't put out power, honestly, Bucking, there's probably no point in even doing the carb. Like, because the car, it's running.
Yeah.
If it's not producing power, it's not because of the carb.
I'm not going to use this because I know that this has got a problem.
Okay.
This drill's got a problem. We don't even need a drill. I mean, but I've got it. I got a drill.
Okay.
So
once we keep that running with the priming there,
wonder why it capped. Flooded?
I probably did. I probably squirted too much stuff in there. Too much gas. It does have compression. Obviously it has to have enough compression to run, otherwise it wouldn't even have done that.
Okay, McCulloch generator.
This would be pretty cool if it produces power and actually runs that drill. Then it's absolutely worth.
So this is ground.
It
says ground.
That's for you know, all generators, even the new ones, have that little ground wire.
What's
on
this? On off?
No.
Because it.
Yeah. Actually,
I think it is.
man,
Push
no,
down?
I think that's a fuse. That's a fuse,
Oh.
and it's good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, fuse is good.
So you're telling me that we're gonna fire this thing up and see if this drill works, friends? This is freaking exciting. I don't care who you are and where you're from. But what I'm gonna do is I want to change this, friends. I want to put you guys. I want to put you guys in a different spot. Actually, I'm gonna put you guys kind of here, just because I'm gonna. That's all. I just want to.
I have one of those tripods too. Aren't they great?
Not bad. This one.
Bend them around,
It's
all
kind
kinds of
of.
stuff.
This one is a little bit weak in some areas, but not bad. Not bad. Let's see, friends, if this will be okay.
Is that level? Doesn't look level.
It's not level.
Yeah.
But the only thing about that is
You can't twist the phone in there?
I think I can get it to go like this. Let's try that. It's better.
Yep, right on.
Okay, so we're gonna pull it. It'll probably fire.
Yep.
Oh, give her a squirt. Little one.
Yeah.
Too much.
I gotta. Yeah, that's. Okay, that's off.
Okay, it
that's
won't need.
choke.
Yep. So there's run right there.
This is a little loose. It should kind of stay there, but that's okay.
Well, I
I'll
think
give it another pull, but
Yeah.
hey, that produced power.
yeah,
It produced power.
it's flooded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna come. Look at it. There it comes. Okay. Give it a squirt. A little teeny one. Okay.
But now we know.
Yeah.
We
So the
know
generator, this thing works.
It
Steve.
actually produces power, but yeah, you know, it was going slow because it was dying out.
Yeah.
So we know the generator end of this works. It's
Fire it up.
crazy.
We got
50
fired
years
up
old.
again.
Let's try choking it again. Just...
I think that's gonna hit us a bit heavy. Okay, there we go. It'll come around, and then we had a good prime going there earlier.
Yeah, it was running pretty cool. Carburetor could be loosened up enough now where it's actually kind of flooding through now.
They sure have this interesting pull, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you think? Flooded? Plug soaked?
You know what? I hate to say this, but... Oh yeah, there is still a little compression there. Yeah, oh yeah, there's still...
Oh yeah,
there's still some compression there.
I wonder if we soaked our plug.
The only... You know what? This is not wide open throttle, because this thing is loose. But it's riveted. You can't really do nothing there. Yeah, let me just hold that wide open. Oh, well, you know what? I can do this. Yeah.
I think we soaked the plug.
It'll burn out of there. I'll bet you it's not bridged with fuel. We can check though.
Hold it there. One more time.
We can check it.
Okay.
Super easy to check.
This is a long video now, friends. We got the McCulloch generator fired and running, and it generates power. So we just got to do a carb
Whoa!
kit. Plug was
I don't know how that happened. Go show them that.
Oh.
That had nothing to do with us. That's an old plug. Chainsaw plug will work too, you know.
Yeah, we got
Same thread.
I've actually...
That is kind of bizarre. Like, that's, there's nothing we could have done to break that plug. We didn't tip it over, or maybe it got tipped over before.
Is that going to work, Steve?
Yep. Yes, yeah, it's a chainsaw plug. It'll work. It's not technically the right one.
Is it going to hit the piston?
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Let me just see something here.
I've got another one of these.
No, I don't think it will. No, it's not going to hit it. The piston's not coming up there. It's the valve that you're seeing there. Yeah. Broken.
Oh, it's a different size.
That is. It's your chainsaw.
So we'll just go
scrunch.
grab that right behind you. Actually, no, it's not that. This is all we need.
Yeah, that's it.
Good. No, it's not. It's different. I know it is for a fact. It's stripping over there. Is it tightening up?
That's the right. That's the right wrench.
Good.
Boom.
Okay. So we had no spark. Oh,
maybe.
Stevie.
But it was broken, obviously.
Give it a squirt. There we go. Okay, keep it running on the prime. Would I run out of power? What the hell was that guy? That's not down. That wasn't fun at all, was it?
That was cool. So now we know absolutely this generator puts out power, the engine runs, we got spark, we got compression.
It needs a carb kit.
It needs the carburetor work done to it, and then it'll keep running because we can't make it obviously keep running.
So, is that?
That's a little diaphragm inside there where you take those 4 little screws off.
That's the only
And
problem,
there's a little ring and a spring in there.
Yeah.
And, well, there is a, hey, you know what? This one, oh, Jesus. You have a little flat screwdriver. Sorry.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm stupid. Car, yeah. Yeah. There's your adjustment right there. One. Whoa, okay, that was open way too much.
So it's reaching up.
One.
Should be 2
max. 1 1/4.
Yeah.
And then there could be a problem in there with that little jet. That's your main jet right there where we turn that right there.
Yes.
And that whole thing pulls out of the carburetor.
Yes.
So you got that.
So it's a Briggs. It's a Briggs carb.
Yes, it is. Absolutely, yes.
So you can get these carb kits.
Oh, for sure. I think I got a couple of those little diaphragms at home. Johnny Walker at Walker Saw Shop's got hundreds of those. They're still very common.
Honey, we got this thing running. It's my McCulloch generator.
I know, that's awesome.
I think you need to hear it with this joyous.
Oh, I heard it.
Exactly.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Are you on?
Yep.
Where are you going, babe?
I'm just doing some last minute running around for camping.
Okay, now. It may need fuel. Again, another shot. Yeah, well. Yeah, that's what it was.
Nothing I do with that adjustment screw
Did anything.
keeps it running.
Okay.
It did actually
Oh, yes. Oh, it
do
did.
something.
Okay.
But it didn't keep it running, so that's absolutely needs some carb clean and stuff on there.
This is a 47-minute video with my good friend old Stevie, old boy, that just called me up today and said, what are you doing? Or if you got that generator, are you around? I was come have a look at that generator, and here we sit with it running.
Yeah, let's have a look. You know what some people are going to say? Throw the air filter back on because it provides a little bit of resistance here. It's kind of like almost choking it a tiny bit and it'll keep running.
That's not going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
But you might have some people comment on that saying you got to have the air filter on there.
We'll put it on. We'll pull it again. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I don't believe it is either.
No, that is a diaphragm issue.
Let's
Guaranteed. If it runs, you can come on this channel and say, Buck and Billy Ray, you are a pumpkin seed bum. How's that? Yeah, straight up. That's a bad thing to be.
Aren't I going to be embarrassed if this actually runs now? With
That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. No, I mean, they can't be that much different than a freaking power saw motor.
Yeah.
Okay, friends, just so for everybody that, is into the whole gig of it all, we're going to put the air cleaner on. And we're going to try it again. And it's not going to run, Steve. That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
Ready? It's not even going to fire. It's got no gas in it.
Yeah, I just put it in.
That is a diaphragm issue. You know it and I know it.
Yeah.
But we sorry, friends.
That is a
guys.
plugged
Sorry,
up carburetor. Absolutely. Hey, what do you expect for a 50-year... You think the carburetor's not going to be plugged after 50 years? Hey, maybe that's why the guy gave it to you. I don't know.
Probably couldn't get it. Looked like they put new points in it.
And new air filter.
But you would think, Stevie, that they would go straight to the freaking points on a machine like this.
Yeah.
You look for
carb.
spark. Let's be honest. Anyway, friends, I'm just getting you guys set up so we can get real here again.
All right.
This is
there you go. Your generator works, it runs, but we need to have the carburetor cleaned.
so now.
That's a big job.
So is that next collaboration?
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, I do want to do it. I want to get this thing running.
I want to go get you the diaphragm in there because I know I'm going to need that.
Yeah,
And you know what else? I got an ultrasonic cleaner
for the carb.
I can throw it right in the
Oh,
ultrasonic cleaner.
you think it needs it? Probably does. It ain't gonna help it.
It's not. It's not.
So I could literally run my when we get out of power, I can fire this up and have lights, right?
Yeah, but you know what? There's nowhere on this that tells you how much power it puts out, or does it?
Yeah, there is. There's got to be.
1,500 watts. So 1,500 watts is enough to run a little ceramic heater. 15. It's the same as your 15 amp plug in your house. Whatever you can run on your 15 amp plug, you can run on this generator. So a coffee maker, but a coffee maker and a heater at the same time? No, it'll blow this fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wicked.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Upstairs, brother.
Right on, buddy.
Okay, Stevie, thank you so much, friends.
You're welcome.
Listen, here's the deal. Buck and Billy Ray, you're on my channel right now. Get over and see this character's channel. He started out just like I did, doing silly little videos, and his channel took right off. He built it strong. He built it. He didn't blow up. He worked hard for it, and he's a good fella, and he runs a hell of a channel. You all know him, crying out loud. But go see him. My friends over here, you know you've been calling for another collaboration with me and Stevie. Well, here it is, on a whim.
That was totally on a whim. I just showed up here and he said, "Hey, you want to put the camera on?" I said, "No, I'm camera shy, but go ahead." So there we go. I'm going to clean the carburetor on this for you. I'm going to get the diaphragm. Maybe not today.
So will we take it off and send it home with you, is what I'm thinking. We'd almost be foolish, would we not?
I'll throw it in the back of my truck.
Let's
I'll
do
take
it.
Okay.
Oh, the whole unit?
What? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the whole thing. I'll take the whole thing and I'll do it. Then I got my ultrasonic cleaner. I'll clean the carburetor properly in the ultrasonic cleaner. I'll put that new diaphragm in there.
Then I will come over.
I'll check. Okay.
And we'll do a video.
Okay. Okay. For the test.
Yeah.
Carburetor
yeah.
test.
You got a drill we can plug in, I'd reckon.
Oh yeah, I got some shit. Sorry.
Friends, over and out. Be kind, as always. Pop over and see Steve's Small Engine Saloon. He lives up the street from me. We're both. I don't know about you, Steve, but I know you, and I am so grateful for the community that we've developed
Me too.
here. I'm
too.
so grateful for you
Me
people
too.
on my end, and I know lots of you have come from his channel, and I love you all.
Hey, you know what else I want to throw in here before we sign off? I believe in karma. Do you believe in karma?
What's that?
The
Yes, I
the
do.
universe.
Yes, I do.
The universe equals itself out one way or another. So if you do
100%.
something kind for a person, the karma is going to come around and get you back because you did something kind for some person. I try to do that every day, Buckin.
Good for you,
Every day, maybe 10, I'll say this right out.
Yeah.
10 years ago,
Yeah.
if I passed a guy on the road and he was broke down,
He deserved it.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
10 years ago, I would just go, too bad. It's good. Not me.
No.
But now I pull over
Yeah.
and I say, "Hey, do you need a hand? You at least have a phone to call
Yeah.
for
Are
help.
you okay?
Are you okay? What's going on here?" And I try to do that once a day. Something I wouldn't normally have done.
Yeah, good for you.
Once a day at least, whether it be a little old lady coming to the grocery store and you hold the door and say, "Hey, can I take those
100%.
bags? Can I take the bags for you out to your car?"
That's what we stand
Kindness. Be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind to one another. Karma will come back and get you back for it. They will.
for. And here's I want to add something to that, Steve. Now that you brought that up,
Yeah.
I want to add something. And this, friends, is how truly I believe, and it's how I live my life. And it's called the sponsoring thought. Okay, it's the thought before the thought that fuels the thought. If you're thinking that by doing something kind, and you're expecting something to be kind come back to you, you've just canceled it right out. Truly, I believe this, Steve. It's just me.
I'm glad you said that.
No, truly.
I'm glad you said that.
I think if you're doing something with expectations tied to it, you're literally doing nothing. That's how I feel. Even though it's still a good act, but you're doing it in the wrong intent.
I hear
Does that make sense, friends? Intent?
Yeah, that makes sense to
So I
me.
wanted to say that because I believe what you say 100%.
Yeah.
Be kind, do these things for people. But don't go around doing it because you're looking for something good to happen to yourself.
I really need something to be good happening to me, so I'm going to go do all these other things because now something's going to happen to me.
Exactly.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%.
Not going to work.
No, it's not.
But
No.
if it does, bonus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom said that there was a guy
on like our road right when she just left.
Interesting.
Like
Cops.
Yeah.
Where?
right by Mundy. Like a man. She said he was like tall and he was like kind of old. He looked like he was like balding a bit.
Rita said we have an arrest happening down the street. This is a long video, friends. What did you say? Somebody's getting arrested?
Yeah.
You look beautiful today.
Thanks.
On our street. Mom said he was an older guy?
Yeah. Like she said he was like tall, like just like a big kind of guy.
Yeah.
But she just wanted me to tell you.
Okay, I gotta go, friends. Say bye, Rita.
Bye.
Okay. Steve, what do you say on your channel?
I say, till the next video, guys, Steve out.
Over and out, friends. Be kind and invest in yourselves. Go get it. Over and out.
Still going.